Welcome to another episode of Makeup with Elle. My name is Llajaira, but you can call me Elle. Today I was super inspired by these Minnie Mouse ears for my look. These Minnie Mouse ears actually have a story behind them. So I dragged my husband super early in the morning to come to Disneyland with me in order to find these ears. We split up, we searched a ton of stores for them, and unfortunately we had to leave Disneyland without them. I was talking about these ears for a long time. People were probably super tired of me talking about them because they were so hard to find. I couldn't buy them online and I couldn't find them in Disneyland. But fortunately for me, my mother-in-law went to downtown Disney and she found them for me. So me taking my husband to Disneyland super early in the morning was one of the craziest things that I have had to do. Comment below what's the craziest thing that you've ever had to do to get something you wanted. I really wanted to do a rose gold inspired look, and so my mind kind of just went crazy with this look. This is actually a look that I kind of gravitate towards more often than not, so these colors were super simple to work with. If you like this look, continue watching my video. I know it's hard to see in the video, but I'm using this Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer, and I place this all over my face because it is hydrating, so I don't need to spot it or place it in certain locations. While I let that sink into my face, I move on to using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I just put a little bit on and put it in with my finger. I move on to my eyebrows using the Colorpop Brow Boss, and I fill in my eyebrows with a darker pencil because my hair is pretty dark, but I don't like my eyebrows to look too done, so I'm just kind of filling in those areas that are sparse, and I move on. For this look, I'm using this Sweet Nothings palette from Colorpop, and the first color I'm going into is Out of Luck, just tapping that and swiping that all over my lid. I know it may seem pretty crazy, I'm not using a transition shade, but I am going into this darker shade called Sparks Fly, and I'm placing that into my crease. I'm starting with a little bit of product on my brush just to make sure that I have the right color payoff, but I'm creating my shape of my eye so that I can do the rest of the look very easily. Next, I'm dipping into the shimmer shade called 1111 and just placing that on my entire lid. This is going to be a lighter shade so that I can put the shade that I want over it. I move on to the shade called 20 something. It's a darker shade where I'm going to place on the outside of my eye, kind of like a smoky look. Now that I have all the colors exactly where I want them, I'm just going to blend until I feel like those colors melted in perfectly together. The last shade I'm going to go into is called On the Rise, and I'm going to place that over the original shimmer shade so that it can brighten up my eye and really show off that smoky look. I'm moving on to line my eyes with the Eyeko Black Magic eyeliner, and I just got this eyeliner in a Nipsey bag, so this is the first time I'm trying it out. It is a shorter eyeliner, so I'm struggling just a tad bit, but it glides on pretty well. Now that my primer is sunk into my skin, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape foundation and tap that all over my skin. Yeah, that's going to leave a stain. Going into my magical product, Becca Under Eye Corrector, I'm going to place that under my eye with a brush and then melt it into my skin using my finger. Keeping with the Tarte theme, I'm using 2 different shades of concealer in light, medium, and light, and I'm placing them in the high points of my face and under my eyes. My under eyes get pretty dark, so this is a necessary step for me. I am going to contour my face using the Sephora Make No Mistake foundation. And I'm going to kind of draw all over my face until I'm feeling crazy. When I contour my face this way, I like to tap into the lighter color first and blend that out. Oh my goodness. But I then move on to the darker areas of my face. I'm gonna fix that. I want to make sure that it is perfectly set before I move on to anything else. So I'm going to use the Peach Powder Setting Powder, and I'm going to tap that right underneath my eye. I make a weird face because I don't want any creasing to happen under my eye, so that's what's going on. To set my contour, I use the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I place that in the same areas where I had my contour. It gives me a little bit of a bronzy look, and I love the smell of this product. My go-to blush is this peach blush from Too Faced, and I love the color. I cannot stop using it. I put it all over my face, all over my forehead, and on my chin, just because I want to douse myself in this color. I swear that this video is not sponsored. I'm going to use the Tarte Maneater mascara, and I'm going to place that all over my lashes before I curl them. I line my bottom lash with the Tartiest eyeliner. It is just a deep black eyeliner that I am so in love with. And so we move on to highlighter. I'm using this Ofra highlighter that I got in Nipsey bag actually today. And look at how bright this thing is. It's like shine all over my face. As I mentioned in previous videos, I like to curl my lashes after I put a layer of mascara on, but I do not recommend it to anyone. To finish my eye look, I use the Sparks Fly color that I put on my lid and place it underneath my eye. Next I move on to my lips, so I use the Kylie lip kit called Dolce, and I line my lip using the liner and then put on my matte lipstick. To finalize my look, I use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to kind of set everything in place and make my face look like skin again. Alright friends, this is my final look. I am super excited with the way that it turned out. I feel like it makes my eyes really pop, and it matches so perfectly with these beautiful ears that I got my hands on, so hope you like it. I actually had a ton of fun doing this look. These colors are more natural for me to work with, so I just kind of went crazy. I really hope that you like this look as much as I do. If you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. I really appreciate you guys staying and hanging out with me for this time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!